Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another uncensored conversation with your girl. Coach B is in the house on tonight, and it is an amazing evening. It's after Thanksgiving, and I have some phenomenal individuals that are joining me on tonight. It's just like a recap of all the things that I am grateful for, and I'm glad to have some good friends and fellow colleagues with us on tonight. Uncensored Conversation tonight is dedicated to those people that have either been a part of our program or know somebody who's talked about our program or are colleagues and have helped push us along the way, or it's family night. It's after Thanksgiving. It's a good time just to get together and kind of see what's going on in the world. Some of these ladies I have not seen or talked to in a while. Some of I seen and they were just on the show, or some I just seen and we text between calls or what have you. But it's always good to have family and friends on the program. So get your cup of coffee, get your glass of wine, get your cocoa, get your popcorn. Come on in and join a few minutes with us as we talk to these amazing people that are going to be a part of us on tonight. Hello, my friends, ladies. How y'all doing?
Good, good,
Hey,
good.
how are you?
I am amazingly excited to be in the room with you. We got some of our friends out there in Joyland too. Miss Regina's out there, so she popping in. So guys, come on and join the fun. Make sure you tag somebody, tell them to come on in and join in with
Hey,
the fun.
Regina.
So tonight we're just gonna be talking. Um, we're going to be able to see what we can do to keep everybody on track on tonight and just have a lot of fun. I just want to have fun. How about y'all? Y'all like to have fun?
I'm good. Hey, Kay.
Because I'm telling you, it's going to be a
How you
lot of
doing?
fun tonight. So I'm gonna pass the mic around the room, and whoever wants to say who they are and what their connection is, we appreciate you on tonight. I'm just gonna throw the mic out there. Somebody catch the mic and let's do the thing. Introduce yourself and tell them what your connection is, if you like to, with me, or just tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hey, I'll go first. You know me. This is Kay. Y'all know I'm technically challenged. Look at that screen.
You are okay. You are in the house, Ladybug. Can't hear you. No. Hold on, Kay. I'm gonna. Okay, we're gonna unmute you, girl. Now you got to play. You got to
Did she
that.
check
Okay, if
the?
you can
Did
unmute
she?
this. Yeah, you got to unmute yourself. Okay, it won't let me do it. See, that's
Did
what
she log
happens, y'all.
out?
She'll be back.
She
Okay.
logged out.
Yeah, she's gonna log back in. All right, you guys. While we're waiting for Kay to come back in, y'all go ahead and introduce yourself.
So I'll go next. Hey, everybody. Hey, wherever streaming land we're looking at this from. Um, I am Michelle Bolden Hammond. Yeah, she has polished, passion, and poised visionary that's here, but I am just a motivator about inspiring people. That's just all I want to do. Guru of inspiration. That's what you call me. That's what I do.
Good.
And how I met this phenomenal lady was through a mutual group that we had belonged to, but this happened through the pandemic time, and we have remained kosher friends. I'm gonna say kosher because you can't find too many people
That's so
like that.
cool.
It's very important that you have the same people in your circle that's moving in the same direction that you're going and to edify you, not just edify you one way, but whole way. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. I say we some colleague buddy coach friends. We do the thing every day all day. So I think that's how we're gonna work it. We're gonna work it. Who else do we got in the room? Come on, introduce yourselves.
All right. Well, I'm Kelly Michelle Pettiford. I know Miss Victoria. It's a group that we will not name. I'm sorry.
I love it.
We will not name that
Miss
group.
Michelle, you know the group too.
We will not name that group.
This is not name that group night.
Yeah, so, and besides the
You
group,
know.
we have been buddies. I mean, oh my God, has it been about? I feel like it's been 6 years.
Oh God, it's been. Let's see. It's got to be at least 6 because Julian is 7. It may actually be longer than that, Kelly. To be
It
honest,
may be, but I know, like I said, because we were in, because we saw you when we came down to see, the group that will not be named, Voldemort. Yeah, we'll call it Voldemort.
that
It was
group.
a time of discovery and how can I say discovery of truth? It was a journey
There
of
you
truth.
go. The
It was a
journey
journey
of truth.
and the truth will always is not gonna be hidden forever. It's gonna come to light, and it came to light. So it was worth the journey to North
Yes.
Carolina because I got to meet you.
Yes.
And moving forward, being a part of your class and taking that class and probably I should say discovering things that were already there, but I got to see them with your help. So it's been a great journey.
I am honored to have been on the journey with you, my friend. My friend. Who else we got in here? I see some little cute little face sitting over in the corner. She trying to be all proper and cute.
For me?
That would be you.
Oh God, I'm half asleep, y'all. Forgive me.
That's okay. Look,
I'm
we
the
don't talk about
butterfly,
sleeping because
y'all.
you and Kelly know.
I'm the butterfly, as they
The
gave me that
butterfly.
nickname. I'm the one that was
Indeed.
quiet, but now I don't shut my mouth.
Then we can't keep you quiet.
No, I'm the Beauty and the Beast theme part.
I
The
love you
beauty,
guys. Y'all are
the
absolutely
beauty was
amazing to me.
then the Beast came out, and I don't know what the heck I'm anymore.
We just don't have no
It's
idea what
funny.
came after that.
No,
Are we
Well,
really
we had
claiming the beast?
what?
I said, are we
That's
really claiming the beast? I mean,
no.
it's you like you said, you're a butterfly.
I'm a
You were a
butterfly.
caterpillar.
I'm gonna
Now
keep it
you done
real.
spread your wings and you flying. That's it. And if somebody want to hear,
Woo.
somebody want to hear. If they
See
don't,
what I
they
have to
don't.
put up
But you
with
still gonna
Michelle.
spread your
These
message.
two.
No, we gotta put up with Michelle today.
You
So
still gonna spread your message.
that's a
I know.
metamorphosis. That's a metamorphosis. See, you once was in your cocoon. You once
Yeah.
was in your cocoon, but now you done flown out. Hey, you
I'm
like
moving
you doing
out.
what Ali you doing what Ali said. Sting like a bee, float like a butterfly,
Was
something
it
like
sting
float
like
like
a
something, sting like a something. One of it. All I
Something
know
like
is
sting?
the
that.
insect.
That was
Is
it.
it sting like a
Sting
bee,
like
float like a butterfly, float like a
Yeah.
butterfly, sting like a bee?
Something
Something
Whichever
like
like
way.
that.
yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Something like
that.
that.
Something like something
Something
like
like
that.
it hot.
Who else?
Okay, Kay, welcome
So we
back,
brought back
Kay.
Miss Kay.
Woo!
Welcome
Me,
Bless
back.
the
me and
Lord.
Kay and I,
Welcome.
we're having technical problems.
Oh
We
my
come in, we
goodness.
come out, we come in. She don't got lost like
Oh, she done
me.
popped out again, y'all. That's okay. She'll be back. So for those that are watching, here she come. Here she come.
It's
See?
been
All
cutting
right,
up
Miss
all
Kay.
day here. It must be because it's cold.
It's cold. Miss Kay, introduce yourself to our listening audience out there tonight.
You got
I
3
know the
seconds.
people. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's me.
I cannot deal with
I,
y'all.
Victoria is my coach. I've known Victoria probably a long time now. Victoria, 7 years, right? And
It,
I've been
this
in
is
class with Kelly, and I've been in class with Monica, and we have a rip roaring good time.
Yes, we do.
wow, wow.
Yes, I have my own life coaching business, as you know, and I got that way because I was pushed by Lady Victoria and
I get
elevated, not
blamed for every.
tolerated. Not
I
blame.
get. I get.
It's a good thing, right, Michelle?
It's a
That
good thing. It's a good thing.
It's a good
Well,
thing.
I'm glad that I can have you ladies on tonight. Even because it's Michelle's been on several other favorites for our conference along with Kay. And then you ladies have been in some of our classes or some of the workshops. And I always like to it's good to hear what other people say because it helps you grow. Y'all know my theory. Mm, if it
It's
ain't helping you grow,
It's
it's
time to
time to
let it
let it
go.
go.
let it go,
So
let
Gotta
it
go,
go.
gotta go. Bye bye.
gotta go. So I love hanging around positive people that can not only be a part of something that we're doing, but also be able to empower and impact our lives as we go on this journey. Because it's also a tool as a good coach. It's a tool to have feedback from people that have been around you, and that sometimes feedback can come in many different forms, but mainly I like enjoying talking to people that have experienced what we do and be able to tell other people out there about some things. And so this is y'all's time to critique me. Be gentle now. Be gentle. Be gentle. And to talk about me, please be gentle. Please be gentle. But at the same time, I want people to know what your experience has been with Victoria Elevates because we have some things that are coming up, some that we have publicized and some that we have not. But we want to make sure that people get a good feel of what's happening. And so, with that being said, let me just pop out a little something so people can start registering for this particular class that's available right now. That's coming up on. It's going to start on December the 2nd, and we got something that's starting on December the 16th. We have the new positive self building course, as well as some of you ladies talking about the beauty and the beast unveiled this year. So stay tuned and check this out, guys. So as you can see, the classes is out there. We want you to be a part of it. We want you to be able to experience Beauty and the Beast. Some of you guys have experienced Beauty and the Beast in the classroom, positive self-building, self-worth. Y'all want to tell them a little bit what they can expect maybe? And then Michelle, I think you attended the workshop that we did a couple of years about it. So can y'all give the people a little feedback? Don't y'all be shy.
Okay, so it's an interesting class because you learn the understanding of beauty and the beast. You actually learn also that it's a dual, so that you have some beauty and some beast in you. You learn the value of your name. Your name means something. So it's interesting to learn, like for instance, mine it was warrior. So understanding that that's kind of where a lot of power that I already had, it helped me build upon that and become stronger and be able to carry that sword because it was already there. But with Victoria's help, I learned to hone in on that, and know that I I know my worth. You know how it is, but you know your worth. So that helps you carry yourself, and it helps you stand on your own feet, stand on other shoulders, but you have that strength and you have that power behind you. And also at times when you kind of feel weak, I can go back and talk to Victoria and say, hey, and she'll kind of guide me back to where I need to be. So it was something that was very empowering and also helped me look inside of myself and also deal with some things that are there as well. So it's a very interesting class. If you dig deep, you're going to get something out of it.
Indeed.
Ooh, Kelly, I like that.
Mm.
Somebody
I,
else?
so as you say, I've been to the workshop with the Beauty and the Beast. One of the things that I took away is the magnitude of the attitudes. How can you tell? Because you can see beauty, but you can also see the beast. So those two infractions, and then we look at it, even in being the beast, it might be because you had that defense mechanism up, that it's going to take beauty, and that meaning that inner look is self-check on how to become that beauty that you really are. Because some of that stuff is hidden. That beast can be really hidden. It's just like
Mhm.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You can pull all your soul and everything, and then you can be a beast out of it. Just putting on the makeup. It's like factors, and it's like dimensions that you can go through. How we prepare ourselves for beauty, but how are we preparing ourselves in the beast? So that's what I got out
Exactly.
of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I-
Somebody
yes,
else.
ma'am. That was. I'll go. That was great, Michelle and Kelly. I got both of those things, but you know me. I like my books. I'm kind of like Belle in that respect. I like to read a lot. And so what I liked about her is that even in through her discomfort of not having an expanded choice, she still called to herself that which she wanted. Remember when she went into the room and opened up that library and she realized that the
Mhm.
world was hers to handle? And from that, she grew herself. So that really resonated with me. She didn't have to hide who she was anymore or be ridiculed for who she was. She could be free.
Mm-hmm.
And
All
she
right,
wasn't
all
afraid.
right.
She wasn't afraid to be herself. She wasn't. She was never afraid to be herself, mind you. But she had an expanded view now because she was now exposed to more things.
Don't tell him
Hello.
everything, Kay. Don't tell him everything.
Oh, I won't. Believe me, you could dig for 2 years and not tell her everything.
Who are you telling?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
Sometimes you can take the same course and you get something. You find something else
Yes.
different when you go back.
Yes.
So it's not always the same.
It's not. I've taken it how many times, Victoria? And it's never the same. You always get something
uh,
different. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. It just tells you how much fun it
and
is.
it's
I
gonna
keep
be
coming
even.
back.
And we've got some new things on this particular workshop that you won't even see in the classroom. Da 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 da.
Mm.
Just so you know, Miss Monica.
I would say, like you used to say, come prepared to class and bring your band-aids because the band-aids will come out little by little.
Ooh,
Remember the
ooh,
band-aids? It might be ouch for a minute, but trust me. Once you take the band-aids off, when you remember when Bella was healing the beast, you start healing yourself and you
come
start
on.
growing and you start just letting go of what everything that hurt you and start becoming whole. That's what always stuck with me, the band-aid for some reason.
And don't forget the tissue.
Yep, the
Oh,
tissue.
yes, Lord. Several boxes, please.
Yeah, because we cried, God knows. And you need some crying. So my mind has always been the
Everybody,
band-aid. Like Lady
because when you
Victoria
come
said, bring the band-aid. It's gonna ouch.
to because one of the things for those of you that are listening and you're trying to figure what are you talking about, there's certain tools that I tell the students, I tell people that come into the workshops to make sure you bring with you. That's a box of tissue.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
That's it.
band-aid. And you will have some alcohol. We do not use betadine. We use alcohol to clean the wounds,
Mm-hmm.
flush out the wounds.
Yes.
And if you're lucky enough and you've been in the classes before, in the workshops before, we do give you the elevated not tolerated kit, which includes set of scissors, a mirror, and a few other items. But Kelly's talking about that band-aid because there's band-aids that we'll let you put on, but there's also band-aids that we'll rip off. So just be prepared because you never know what you might get.
And sometimes those
So
wounds need air. Sometimes
Yep.
those
up,
wounds need air, you know.
Mhm.
Sometimes those wounds need air to heal.
Yep.
And what's that air?
that
That fresh wind of that new revelation that you get from that to bring forth healing.
Mhm.
That's right.
Adrian out there. Hey, Adrian and Ginger,
Hi, Adrian.
girl. We with us tonight, Adrian. We're glad to have you with us. My good friend Mike is out there with us tonight. Mike, thanks for joining us on tonight, and all of you that are joining that we see are popping up on the screen. Coach Donna Kay is out there. A whole lot of folks out there tonight. We welcome you. If you have a desire to come and you want to be a part of the talk, just let us know. We'll send you the link, and you can join these other fabulous people on the screen with me tonight. It's a pleasure just to have people in the house on tonight. Makes a big
Amen.
difference for me. Puts a smile on my little cheeks and put a little bigger, extra bigger heart in little space in my heart for y'all. I love y'all tonight.
Mhm.
So thank you so much for joining. So let me ask y'all a question. If you
Oh,
had to think about and again, Michelle, you've been on some of the other conferences, the collaboration versus conspiracy. You've Kay's been on, you and her Kay been on the favorite spur. Some of y'all have been participants of all of those events. But when you start talking about, wait a minute, okay, I got you, Jen. Um, but when I tell you that, doing the Beauty and the Beast unveil is one of my favorites, which is why I love teaching the self-worth class and being able to bring that out, because I think the concept of what we see in the characters themselves, and my students that are here tonight, because they're telling you they've been in the classes, they can tell you there's other they have to watch the movie. We look at the movie as a part of understanding
Mhm.
why we're going into the next phase. And I think a lot of them say, "Well, I gotta watch this movie. This what? Yeah, we know the movie by heart, but it's what you saw behind the scenes of the movie that made
Mhm.
an impact onto who you are or who we were as we go through the process of the class." And so it's very interesting that each one of the students that are here tonight and giving back their feedback. I'm telling you, these guys, they work the teacher. They work, y'all, man. I think I had gray hairs growing into my weave fooling with y'all. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. they, they, they pulled me out at some point. I mean, I can't, I'm just saying. But, we've got a new class that's coming up, guys. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm going to share this little bit of information with you all out there because you might want to join the new class. Oh, yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Na, 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 na.
shake it, shake
So
it,
the
shake
new
it.
class is coming up. That's starting December the 2nd. It is building positive relationships. Woo! So I know my students have heard me talk about this class that God had put it in my spirit to do, and I've just been putting it off. But now, guys, can you kind of that are on here tonight? Can you kind of give people a little insight of how things happen? In the classroom environment, because y'all can talk about that. Come on, Regina, it's waiting for you, boo.
I
What was
mean,
your first experience when you walked into the classroom? Well, in the virtual classroom, what was you expecting, and how did you see it kind of transpire? Because the classroom is not like I say like any other classroom I've been in. What do y'all say?
it's not, but I mean, I think I mean, for me, it was discovery. It was things that I would say, buried. Don't know if not going to say I necessarily was ready to pick them up, but had to pick them up and dissect them and to help, to help myself. Also to hope open up, and then also to take me on that journey. And it's still a journey. It's a journey that still happens. I mean, I still sometimes will sit in quiet and things will pop up that I forgot about. And so you just don't know. And it's just being open, and it's being open to heal. It's about discovery, healing. It's about growth, and it's about how I start the class is not how I'm going to end it. Because if I'm at the same point I was when I start, that means I'm not digging. That means I'm not open. And so it's just being in a safe environment and being able just to say what's on your mind, and realize there is no wrong answer, because each person's answer is going to be different, and it's going to be geared
Mm-hmm.
towards themselves. It's not, it's
Mm-hmm.
there is no one answer. It's, what is this for me? What did I take from it? And then go from there and build on that.
Mm, so true. So true. So true. Somebody else. Y'all
Um,
talk it out
I
now.
mean,
Because y'all
We're waiting our turn.
we when we came into the class, none of us knew each other, so we had to build a bond of trust. Our common denominator was you, Victoria, but we had to be able to be in an environment where we could be vulnerable. We could say some things that we might not necessarily have ever spoken out loud, and to get the healing that we needed, or that we didn't know we needed. A lot of things came as a, and this is an overused cliche, but a aha, it was.
Mhm.
And everybody's point was
that's true.
valid, because there are no wrong answers, whatever works for us. But you helped us with these tools, and they have to come to the class and learn what those are. But you helped us with these tools to be able to open up and to get ourselves aware of ourselves so that we could appreciate ourselves.
I
Yep.
love Kay.
That's it.
Kay,
That's
you did
it.
that. You did that, Kay. You did that right slick. You see how Kay did that? She said they have to come to the class to figure it out. That's right. Come to the class to figure it out. You're not getting no more
That's
bullet.
right.
You're not getting no more bullet points. You got enough now. Just load from the testimonials that how the class will be. That's just it.
Mhm.
So I
That's
toot
right.
your
And
horn.
it's worth it. Yes,
Yeah,
right. It's worth
worth
it.
it. It's
It is
worth
worth
it.
it.
It is
Yeah.
worth anything that I look at that's, a lot of people always say to me, "Oh, you take this course, you take that course." Yes, I'm a constant learner. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is that's going to help improve me to do what I'm called to do, is this is
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff is not for me. It's for me helping others. And that's why I'll promote Victoria. We help each other, because again, it's all how it runs back to you together with that. So that's what I like about Victoria. Um, and she'll give you just exactly what you need. And I've known that for a fact, because she's helped me. We done helped each other. Because I think this is how we got because people are asking how she got that professional name that she has.
Go ahead, Michelle. Tell our secret conversation.
So that's how she got that professional name, because I saw that in her. So I researched her qualities and her characteristics. So that's something that you need to do as an individual who looking, or you might find somebody that's in your circle. Start researching. I think we talked about this the other night, didn't we, Victoria? You got to start researching those
We sure
qualities,
did.
individuals, and see if they line up. Now
Mm-hmm.
that's a tidbit. That's a free coaching moment right there. So that
Mm-hmm.
you got to start researching the qualities and the characteristics, if that's serving what your mission is.
Yes. Yes. That part.
That part,
That
Kay.
part.
That
That
pay
part.
that part, Kay Clark.
Y'all too funny to me.
Mm-mm.
Monica, y'all better get them. Y'all better get Kay and Michelle. They showing out.
I tell you, they show it up. For me, I'm gonna say it's how we bond I remember the first day in class I came, I was like, what in the world am I getting myself to? I don't know these people. But then I started warming up to them. They were warming up to me. I was really quiet in class. I wouldn't say much. And then I start saying more and more and more. And they embraced me. And that was very, very, very nice. And Victoria was always there giving us positive things, to say. And all the outcomes that I've been through, it helped me grow. So come to class and see
Ooh,
and grow
come
and learn something. You will not be
Come prepared to
disappointed.
class,
On time.
on time and
On
prepared.
time and
Because if
prepared.
you're not on time, I hate to say this word, she likes to give homework.
Yes, you get
She
extra
likes
homework,
to
homework.
give
homework.
homework. And if you don't have it, you better have it on time. And you got to turn it in on time.
Mhm. And class doesn't always end when it's supposed to. It's
But
kind of
Oh,
it free
it's,
flows. It's based off of what the feeling is. So if
mm-hmm,
there's something in the air that says we need to be on longer, you're gonna be on longer, and you're not gonna
mm-hmm.
feel it because that's just we just
We've
it's
been there.
yes, you just go
Class
for
was
it.
Right.
over at 9. We're still at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And
Really
then
and
that's
truly,
extra
time and
credit.
space is
And,
things.
and that's extra credit when you stay online, but then you don't get no homework.
So now you
don't
got
tell all.
so, so now you got it, Victoria. Now you know when it goes over, they just pushing it over because they don't want the homework. Now you got it.
Yeah, I see. Okay. I'm
Monica,
glad
you
to
done
know
let the
that.
secret out the bag. See,
Yeah.
Monica done let the
Work is
secret
fun
out the
though.
bag.
No,
She
but
makes it fun,
homework, no.
Michelle.
No, but no, honestly, homework helps because it makes you open up more and you're like, what? It makes you
It does.
Yeah.
research and look and it makes you appreciate what you're learning. Seriously.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be like, homework, what? But it's good homework. Just come to class and I won't tell you everything. See, I used to be
And Miss,
quiet, now I can stop talking. So come to class.
Oh,
is that what happened? Is that what happened, Monica? I don't know. So I want to tell you
Yes.
guys a little bit of what you can expect with the new positive self-building class, building relationships, because everything is, our key to one of the key points of the class or the positive self-building course is this: going to the root and finding out the answers. Right?
Hmm.
Would y'all agree that we go into the root and we find out why we feel the things that we find, the reasons why we feel the reasons why we feel the way we do. But in this particular class, there's some things that from the previous classes that has prompted some new things. And the first week, we're going to be talking about the introduction to what positive relationships really look like.
Ooh.
Because you can say I got a positive relationship with somebody, but if you don't know what the true characteristic is, you may be missing it because you haven't gone back to your root. And everybody's
mm,
definition is going to be what you guys know. There's no wrong or right answer in the positive self-building course. We all work collectively to understand the other person's view, right? And so that's one of the things. So we're going to talk about self-awareness and emotional intelligence in the class. We're going to talk about effective communication skills, because you can have a relationship, but are your communication skills and your language the right way? We're gonna dig deep, y'all. We're gonna dig deep up under some of these band-aids, and we're gonna dig out some of those sores that y'all got up in there that needs to be re-identified. When you go back to the doctor, sometimes they'll open up the wound and say there's infection in the wound. It
Hmm.
can be
mm,
look like it's healed up, but it's not truly healed up. It's got a scab,
Mm-hmm.
but that don't mean that it's healed up. It just means that you got a scab, and sometimes we
Hmm.
need to remove the scab and dig underneath it to see what's going on. So we're going to talk about that. We're actually going to be talking about how to build trust and mutual respect, because you can be a part of something and not really kind of sort of, respect somebody, but you can trust them, right? And so vice versa. So we're going to be talking about how to build that trust and how to build that mutual respect, because sometimes you can be in connection with people and you have to have a common ground. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about conflict resolutions and problem solving in relationships, guys. Sometimes it's what you got to do. Some of y'all remember we talked about saying no and feeling good about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to dig deeper in the language of no and see what that really looks like this time. And then we're going to start talking about nurturing and sustaining positive relationships. So if you've got a positive relationship, you can now, we're going to start talking about how to really cultivate.
Come on, let's start the class tonight.
Regina, sure, you know, girl, you got my number. We can do the prereq with you, girl. But, you know, because sometimes we need to learn how to, you know, you can have a good relationship, and can we all be honest? Sometimes we can be the one that sabotages a good relationship just because you don't know how to react, because we go back to the past instead of moving forward to the future. So get ready, because those are the 6 weeks that we're going to cover. We're going to do the daggone thing, and we're going to make it fun, but we're also going to make it as a revelation. And it's time for you. You know, we got the classes open for the early bird registration is on the 30th. The prices are out there. If you join the class, it is what it is. It's, you know, it's for you. You get all the materials that you need. You get the digitals. You get all kinds of stuff with the classroom. But most importantly, you get the actual in-class experience with your other fellow classmates across the globe. And we're going to be tackling some things in these next 6 weeks that you need to go ahead and sign up for. Go out there to the website and register today so that you don't miss the early bird special. Can I also tell you that there's a couple? Yes, ma'am.
Victoria, before I leave, it was something that you struck up that I use where you talk about no and don't feel guilty about it. So I'm going to give you these nuggets. So whoever's watching this tonight, don't feel guilty about saying no, because there are some different languages that you can say no. I have 3. So we have in English, we have no. In French, we have non. And in German, we have niet. So let's say these things together to feel bad. Let's go in English. No. Now let's go to French. No. And now in German, niet. So there it is. So no, non yet when they say that. So
right. There you go. And as you can see, as coaches, we all give our views on saying no because it's important. You know, Michelle is a mental health counselor and coach, and she teaches in her perspective lane about how to say no and how that affects your mental and all of your walk with that, because, you know, we have to deal with certain things on a different level. So she's giving you her nuggets, y'all. Did y'all write those down? Because y'all might see them again in class. I don't know. I might have to tell Michelle.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Night. Thanks, Michelle, for joining. Y'all will be seeing Michelle come back again. She's got a new program coming up and some events coming up. And we have the background, I call the uncensored conversation behind the scenes information that she'll be sharing with us. So y'all stay tuned. She'll be coming back in a couple of weeks with us. Michelle, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate your support forever, my friend.
Good night.
Good night.
So guys, so we're definitely going to be talking about that process, that, you know, the how saying no can develop in relationships, because it's important that you understand it. Sometimes we can we put on our we hats? We are the saboteurs. And usually it's because we don't know how to do certain things or we forgot the process. So guys, I also want to share, I want to leave the door open for you guys to kind of give people give some more information about what you think about Victoria Elevates in general, if you've attended other things. But I want to show the people this little tidbit. So while you're thinking, Oh, I'm sorry. I was dancing. Y'all know how to get my
I was
dance
just
in.
about to. I was bouncing.
I give a little
Yes.
to get my dance in. So that's going to be the 6 weeks outline for the next classes coming up. Hope to see you girls. If you can join us, please do so. The classes are going to be done on Saturday mornings.
Oh
Maybe that's
wow.
a hint. Saturday mornings at 8:45. It's one complete hour of fun and fun. And the first homework assignment is going to blow your mind. So register today and let's get into class on December the 2nd. So what else can you ladies help the listening audience out there? And I know Ginger, Regina, you guys are out there too, and you want to jive in and give us some feedback too. Please feel free. I know you guys are doing some things, and Ginger, I would definitely thank you for joining because when I got your message, I was like, wait a minute. But anywho, so guys, help the people tonight. Help them for about 5 or 10 more minutes.
I guess
Uh,
your one-on-one coaching, if they have an opportunity
Yeah.
to do that, that is excellent as well, because that takes what you've learned in the class and it gives you a chance to dig deeper. And it's like I said, like Monica mentioned about the band-aid, it's just a time to take in and I guess break away. I won't even say, as you say, take away the scab. It's like to peel those pieces apart, because basically what you're doing is, it's, I don't want to make it sound mean, but you're like tearing yourself apart to build yourself back. You're
Mhm.
building
oh,
yourself into a better person. And so what you're doing is taking the information that you learn about yourself in the class and on those one-on-ones, if you can get those scheduled in, and it really helps you further, and it actually gives you a chance to dig deeper. And it, but you have to be willing to dig deeper, and it's, so it's like I said, it becomes, I guess we can say we all become butterflies, because we're everybody is in
Right.
some stage of rediscovery, redevelopment.
hmm
And so you're taking this class kind of helps you with that. So it's like, we're not, remember, the person that you are when you start the class may not be the same person when you
Mm.
end it. And you see something and you see different changes. So you grow and you learn things, and you, like you said, you learn how to say no, but you also learn how to say yes to yourself. And that's
Come
important.
on.
Yes.
Self is important. So that's something else that you try to get into, learning to, because we're like, especially females and males do this too. We give of ourselves, and you're always giving. Well, guess what? You got to give back to yourself
Mm.
and point you back into making sure that you're building yourself up to make yourself better. Like I said, it's positive building, and that's what you're doing.
That's it. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Kelly.
Absolutely.
Thanks for mentioning about the coaching session because I didn't mention that. But with this particular class, you get 3 free coaching sessions that's outside of the classroom. And that's time for you as an individual to work on your individual project within the guidelines of what the class is talking about. And so some of some of my students in the past have watched, and I'm not mentioning nobody's name that's out there watching. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Some people have like 1,000 hours still because they were always into it. And this is the thing. Our one-on-one sessions is just as much as fun as being in the class because I want you to get everything that you need for your dollar. It's not about the money, but it's about the money, right? You can go to the doctor and get, a little bit of what you need, but then you've got to pay. Well, I don't want to say because my doctor's pretty good, but you can go to some things and you have to pay extra for something else, right? But when you come to this class, you have 3 free coaching sessions that skies are the limit of the time. I try to keep it into an hour, but that don't always work, right? I don't do an hour. I don't know how to do that, y'all. I'm sorry. But if you do, that's a part of what you're getting. You're getting the 3 coaching sessions that you can utilize to, develop a interpersonal plan for yourself built upon what we're talking about in the classroom. So I'm sorry, Kay, I believe you did ready to say something.
Oh, just piggybacking off what Kelly had said, and there's a level of accountability that you put our hand to the fire. Don't this is
That's true.
if you're faint of heart, have your individual sessions first, but come to the class ready. You know I'm right, Kelly. You know I'm right. But the
What you
accountability
saying is
is such a rep. You're a good coach. What can I say? You jump into places that nobody would ever even think of. God has given you that ability through this venue and through this platform to be able to help us see things that when you look at it, it seems obvious, but we don't see it.
No.
But that's what you help us to do, and we need to. We need to be held accountable. Otherwise, we just kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Imposter syndrome through life. And you teach us that. You teach us about that. You teach us to recognize the things that we do on automatic pilot that don't serve us. You
Mm-hmm.
teach us that. All of your platform through Victoria Elevate does that. Your books that you've written, your 40 and Fabulous is downright hilarious, but it is the truth in the high. Please go out to Amazon, go to her website, order the book. You will have a good time, but you certainly will see yourself. And then if you haven't pre-ordered her book, Stop Walking on Eggshells about people pleasing. Man, I got a sneak peek, y'all. It is marvelous. She wouldn't even let me read it out. I was mad because I only got a little piece. So go out there to her website, victoriamholland.com, and order that. And all of the things that she offers, all of the things that she offers are tools that she has given out of herself to help us be better. That's what I like most of it. That's why I continue to come back. Because to me, there's no repeat.
Right.
It may have the same name, but it definitely don't have the same flow because you only build it. You get rid of what don't serve you and you're building on what keeps you strong. So that's my 2 cents.
Thank you,
Mine
Kelly.
is remember
Hmm?
the breathing sections
Mm-hmm. The
that you
breathing
take. You
session.
Oh,
tell us to breathe, relax, go to a spot where it's quiet, and just
yes.
relax for 5 minutes. What is it? What was it? 5 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that.
15 minutes and you can break it up how you want it to.
Yes,
Yep.
those that helps a lot. I
Sure
Mm-hmm.
like
enough.
it.
Thank you.
You forgot about that. See your
And
5 minutes.
so what what you're hearing is the students telling you what you can expect as some of the mechanics of being in the class. And Kate, thank you so much for going even further, talking about the other things that we do as well. But the thing that I want everybody to remember that, the positive self-building class is built on self, and self stands for seeing every level form. That's seeing
Mm-hmm.
every level of you form
Mm-hmm.
as you go through your own process, because everybody has a process, everybody learns on a different level, everybody has different situations and circumstances. But when it comes down to rebuilding or building who you are, there are concepts and there's ways to do it that can help open your eyes to seeing some things on a different level. I'm a big journaler. I tell people that journaling is key. Writing down your thoughts, keeping what you see of yourself even through this process. One of the things that I hope in this particular class, hint hint, for those that will be registering or have registered for the class, hint hint, go ahead and get a separate journal ready, because you're going to be journaling your experience from day one of being in this class, of what you're seeing as you change and develop in developing your relationships. I don't want to give too much, but that's one of the key components of this class is actually writing down and following your own process as we go through these steps. And so, the ladies are they're giving you tidbits tonight of what you can expect. What I can say to you all is, like Kay has already indicated, there's things that you can do. Kelly has said it, Monica has said it, even Regina and Ginger have posted into the comment section different things. This is a time for you to rebuild who you are. It's a time for you to grow. It's a time for you to see yourself on a different level. It's time to understand who you are. One of the things that I hope that all of my students, no matter students, people that participate in the workshops, will take away is that they know something in them has been changed and elevated. Because elevated, not tolerated, means, guys, rising above anything and everything that has held us down, has caused us to feel inadequate, and has done so unpleasantly. But with you and I together, it's time for us to be educated, empowered, embraced, and educated to be elevated and not tolerated. It's time for you to understand what true self is. And now with this class, this new class coming, it's time for you to understand the relationships that you're building and why it is important for you to stand out for who you are and what you believe in. Don't miss the opportunity to build, because everybody's waiting for 2024 to hit. I'm sorry, I'm not waiting for 2024 to hit. I got to start today when it makes the difference, when it's powerful, when my mind is clear. Sometimes you got to move even when your mind ain't clear. You just got to move expeditiously to your next level, right? And so please feel free to go ahead and sign. We'll post that link again for you to go ahead and register for the new positive self-building class. But if you say, I'm not really ready for the positive self-building class, I'm not really ready for 6 weeks of somebody pulling off my Band-Aids and pouring in alcohol. Well, first of all, I don't know why, because we want to grow. But if you're not ready for that, then start with just coming to the Beauty and the Beast Unveil Masterclass. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a 90 minutes that you can sit and just embed yourself in the process of understanding what Beauty and the Beast Unveil really means. Now, there's two options with the Beauty and the Beast class. You can actually just take the class itself for a flat fee, or you can take the VIP package and get free coaching sessions added to that. In other words, you'll take the class and then you get a free 90-minute coaching session with me just to be able to hear more. And you'll also get some other little tidbits that goes along with the VIP package. December the 16th is going to be powerful. We're going to start on time and we're going to be out on time. But I want you to understand how powerful understanding the beauty and the beast in you, Unveil, is going to do. Knowing what your name means, as Kelly talked about. Kelly, I think every time I say that, I think about the explosion that you had in the classroom when you revealed what your name was, because it was eye-opening, guys. If all of the students can tell you that it's eye-opening. And this is the thing. Somebody sent me a message and said, well, what makes you so good about doing this? Because I take the class with my class. Anything we do as a class, I do as well. I do the homework. And you say, well, that doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? You're the facilitator. Because I'm learning with you. Because building yourself doesn't just stop. It doesn't stop just on a dime. Building who you are is a continuous process that everybody has to remind themselves that we need to go through. It just doesn't stop. It continues to go on and on. So, ladies, I think it's time for a reunion of all of my positive building students, alumni.
Yay!
Matter of fact, I have been thinking about a game. So I'm thinking about a game night just for all of my alumni, for all of you guys to come back, and we just have sit on the Zoom and have a game night with just my alumni. Yay. So guys, if you haven't been a part of the positive self-building course, you might miss a couple of things, because this is something that I want to do to let them, my students, know, and people that have participated know how much I appreciate them for being a part of Victoria Elevates. It's something that I desire to do. The students that have just completed this particular segment of the class, we just finished at the positive self-building class, self-worth. Those students will receive their certificates in the in the mail by digital as and actual actual certificates. So those any of the students that have participated in the last 2 years, 2022 and 23, I am planning a big another virtual graduation. We have not did a graduation since the pandemic. When we did the very first graduation. So I want to bring all of you back for graduation. So get ready. I want everybody to be a part in that. I think it's going to be something that everybody is going to be able to appreciate. Hey, Zanita, thank you for joining us. So I think it's going to be interesting to see all of us going to just get together and we're going to be a part of the graduation. Some of you were, Kay was in the first graduation we had. We had two keynote speakers that year. I can't tell you what's going to happen this time. I just don't never know. You know how I do, y'all. But we're going to plan. But I'm definitely planning us to have a 2024 game night alumni of the positive self-building class. So y'all get ready. Start picking out your games. Start picking out your drinks and all of y'all know how we do when we in class. We have fun. But it's going to be 90 minutes of us having fun. No work, Monica. No homework. It's just going to be us and having a game night and enjoying each other's company. Because some of you we haven't talked since you've been out of class and different things. But ladies, I thank you so much for being with me on tonight, just to tell people about the program, what you've experienced through the classes. Is there anything else you guys want to tell them before we wrap up things tonight? I'm excited. Y'all gonna make me cry. Y'all know how I do.
Well, I just think everybody's going to enjoy it because just like Kay mentioned, each class is different and each group of classmates bring something different as well because you feed off of each other. So it's not just what you bring, it's what everybody brings. And so it's just a fun, you'll enjoy yourself. It won't really seem like work. It'll seem like you'll get into it. I can't explain it, but you'll just have fun with it. You really will. If you're open, like Regina said, you're going to get something out of it and you're going to enjoy it. It's not just tearing off the band-aids. It's like it's not as painful as it seems because you enjoy the peeling off that scab and learning more about yourself and seeing yourself in a different light. I mean, I can't explain. It's like I say, go for it.
Absolutely. And put that on your Christmas list. Tell them you want your Christmas present early. Go ahead and register for the class. It is absolutely mad fun. Can be serious, can be heavy, but all of it's necessary, and it's such a loving and supportive environment. As I could go deep, but I'm not going to because your time is about up. But it's a class where you really get to find out who you are. You really get to find out who you are, and you learn to be comfortable in your own skin. It's mad fun.
You look forward to it every time. Even when you say, "Oh, I don't want to go," but something just pushes you and you pop up, and everybody's surprised. Oh, you're gonna hear, and everybody just encourages. So I used to look forward for the class. Once you start learning, then you start going chapter to chapter to chapter to chapter. So if you won't be disappointed, you're really gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna grow. Trust me, 100%.
That is so true.
Awesome,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I want to tell you guys. Look, y'all know I like to do a lot of stuff at the same time, right? So Kay talked about this, and so I want to show this little piece for you.
Oh, good. My mic is
That little beat make
I
you
like
bob your
it.
head a little bit.
I like the red
Actually,
shoes.
when I
Mm-hmm.
oh girl, you don't talk about my red shoes.
I like the red
But
shoes.
what's
Me
exciting
too.
about this book is Cakes kind of gave some tidbits. So there's a lot of things in this breaking the silence is when I play that music, it gives me a little bit more how do I say energy to put some more pieces into the book. So the book
Yeah.
is the final edits are in there now. Finally, thank God. But it's something about understanding that you got to break the people pleasing, and we're going to talk about people pleasing a little bit in the classroom when we're talking about building positive relationships, because that is one of the most hurtful things that we do to ourselves when we're starting new relationships is people pleasing in the relationship. So you have to start at a certain place where you're not people pleasing, but you're still living up to your truth. And so we're going to talk about that in the class too. Go out there and register before November 30th. Get the deal that it is right now, because it will at midnight on November 30th, it is going up. I promise you. We will not be offering the class at the reduced place right now. We will not be offering the price as it is right now. It's going to be going up. So go ahead and register now and get those tidbits in that you can get. Again, if you're not ready for the full class, go ahead and register for Beauty and the Beast Unveil, because I promise you it's going to bless you. Uh, it's going to bless you. I promise you. I can't give you nothing else. I can promise you that you will not walk away from either one of those events the same way. You heard the ladies say it themselves. So I can't tell you any more than what they have experienced with being with me. But listen, I just want y'all to know that if you have a desire just to talk to me off camera and you don't want to talk about what the class is about, just set up a time to come and talk to me. I am me. I'll send you my calendar and we can sit down and have another conversation. But to my phenomenal guests on tonight, my beautiful friends, because my students don't become students, they become friends. And so to my friends on tonight, those that are on camera with me tonight and those that are out in the social media land, Regina, Ginger, and all of the others that have joined us, and there's a couple that are watching by satellite as well. Look, I appreciate you so much for being a part of this journey with me, because of you guys, y'all make me better at what I do, and you also make me dig deeper into finding out how to help other people. Because guess what? I pull off my own band-aids and have to put that alcohol in my wounds too. But because of you guys, you have made me feel better about doing what I do, because I know it's something that you guys tell me what it's done for you, and so that means a whole lot. So, guys, it's almost that time. Well, it's past that time. You know how, let me see, Monica, homework for tomorrow, next Sunday. Let me give Monica some homework. Oh, Kelly, the homework assignment is, okay, make sure you turn in your homework. These guys are amazing, though. Yeah, all have done an amazing job. So if you're out there, I just want to say again, thank you for being with me tonight. Next week is the first week of December. You have to stay tuned to see what's coming next week. We got some surprises. December is going to be kind of dedicated to running back the memory clocks and going back and remembering things that we've already done on Uncensored Conversations. Some people take a break between seasons. Y'all know me. I never take a break unless I'm sick. So we're gonna jump right in from season 3 right into season 4, but we might take a little time off just to go back and do memory lane with things that have happened on the show previously, because we're excited about the new classes that are coming up. All right, guys, we'll see you next time, and thank you for being elevated. Come on, girls, y'all help me get these people off of here. It's time to be elevated and not tolerated.
I
We'll
tolerate it.
see you
Yes,
next
sir.
time.
Bye.
Bye bye, everybody.